Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is the real music on KZOK FM 105. Only playing the greatest hits. We should do.
Nice.
We should start doing do a radio show. We should change the podcast to a radio show. Welcome to Smooth Jazz on 98.5. The Jazz Effect.
We might need to find a station that would broadcast our show.
Ah, how hard could that be, really? You know, can we make our own?
I don't
broadcast?
know. You went over and asked the K-Love booth if they would broadcast our show, and they didn't want to do that.
Can we just set up an antenna and be like, hey, we have a radio. Can we broadcast it out?
Well, you need a pretty big antenna, I think.
That's not hard.
Like a real big antenna.
But we could play. What kind of music would our channel be? What would our station music be? All your funky jazz. Should be a jazz station.
A jazz fusion station.
There it'd just be playing like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That was Crazy K with the Jazzy Way. Up next, the Mario movie. I don't know. And just talk for a sec because they're like, wow, that show was amazing. You seen that new Mario movie? Yeah, garbage. Anyway, back to it with J. Joe Jameson with the Funky Bunch.
James Jonah Jameson with Give Me Pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah. That's what we should do.
That's a classic hit right there.
Are you serious? Oh man, I think our next step for this show is we need to start having mini games. Every episode have some kind of mini game. Like, I don't know. I think we need a little something. I'll set it up and you can be the contestant. But I think I don't know. I think we need something though. Just us talking, it's fine and everything, and everybody loves it, and we're popular. But
you can give more structure to the podcast. Like most podcasts will have a certain structure to them. Like they won't just be like loosey goosey the way ours is.
Yeah.
Right. Like they'll have like an introduction of each of the people. They'll maybe go over each of the topics they have planned.
That would have to be something that we film at the end because we don't really know what we're going to talk about until we've recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I guess we come back at the end.
Those podcasts also have a bit more planning.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Involved.
Yeah. I'll get my assistant to start making stuff.
And then, like they'll go over each of the topics and then maybe they'll have like a lightning round at the end.
Yeah.
Or something.
But I feel
like they'll have like an interview segment in the middle or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we still need to get somebody on to do an interview or something, but I don't know, I feel like we need something to make us special, some aspect, I don't know. But
okay.
I don't know. I feel like we're out there, we're just talking about games.
It probably just means like we need some kind of consistent thing that we do each week.
Yeah.
Whether it, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Some people give recommendations each week at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure something out though for us. Get us out there and get us cool.
I don't know that a mini game is the maybe trivia. If you're talking like if you're talking trivia, then yeah.
Yeah, I would
I'm
like. I'm not talking about like let's play a cornhole game. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
I'll ask you some questions like
Yeah, no,
some fun
trivia.
facts or
Trivia
something.
makes
See
sense.
if you can get it. Yeah, I'm not talking about like let's set up Call of Duty real quick and play 3 matches while we talk. I'm talking about like a small like trivia or some facts or something. So people still learn, but
Yeah,
it's still
like
fun.
trivia.
Yes, trivia. It's like what is the you go to like a bar, a trivia night, I guess. Yeah, whatever. But yeah. Hello and welcome to episode 18 of the Two Guys on Tour podcast. I'm Kevin, he's Sam. We should all already know this. If you're new, hello, I'm Kevin, he's Sam. This is episode
Let me
18.
introduce myself.
Sorry, okay, who are you?
I'm Sam.
Okay,
Hello.
nice. Our last video did the best out of all our videos so far. We got 75 views. That's
Kevin's real excited about it.
yeah. I haven't got to talk about the numbers in a long time, so this is a good opportunity. Also, glare is shooting on my camera. There we go. I haven't got to talk about the numbers and analytics in a while, so I think we're still at 20 subs.
You love your numbers.
Last video we did like 75 views, so that's awesome. Yeah, I'm happy with
Kevin
the crowd
wants-
we've got.
Kevin wants more of you people to subscribe.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You can leave comments. We've gotten a couple, but not very many. If you want us to talk about anything, just leave a comment. We'll talk about it. Doesn't even have to be game related.
Kevin's gonna leave double deckers in your toilets if you don't. If you don't subscribe.
You don't subscribe.
So you better subscribe.
Come into your house, giving you a double decker, and then I'm just gonna remove the toilet seat.
There you go.
I'm stealing it.
Insult to injury.
Yeah. No toilet paper. I'm taking the seat, double decker,
Yeah.
and I'm not turning the fan on. I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off the switch so you can't turn the fan on.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's how we'll get subscribers.
Yeah. Through force. But yeah, I don't know why people don't leave comments. We get all these people watching. You can leave a comment, please.
Because it's a lot of work to leave a comment.
I guess.
It's easier just to lurk, right?
You can even say hi or do the first. So then you're the first comment.
Yeah, I'll recommend a comment for you guys to post. You could post Kevin is a bitch. There's a good comment.
And I read all the comments because there's only been like 4. So I'll read all the comments and I try to respond. If you go with that, I'll give you guys a nice response. But yeah. Yeah, so how has your Saturday been? The first, I don't know, couple hours.
I haven't done much yet. Played a little bit of Red Dead Redemption though.
Yeah.
I think I've maybe talked about it a bit
I feel like we have
before,
but
still
fun.
Yeah, still enjoying that. It's it's kind of a journey. Takes a while. It's a real lackadaisical game. It's real chill.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Yeah, chugging my way through that.
Nice.
So I went to Vail on Monday.
Oh yeah.
Do
we have Monday off?
Yeah, I had Monday off for New Year's Day.
Yeah. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah, totally wiped me out.
Yeah.
I needed to go like hiking or just, running or something more because damn, I was...
Yeah, we always do...
Couldn't go through the full day.
Yeah, we always try to the month or two before we all start doing squats and and start trying to weightlift so then we can get our legs ready for snowboarding.
What do you mean we?
Me, my dad, and my brother.
Oh,
Yeah. Not you, but we.
you have a workout. You have a like pre-skiing workout regimen.
Pretty much just do squats whenever you can. Just try to get your legs ready.
Why squats?
Because it's good for your legs. Because you do a lot of squatting motion while you ski and snowboard. I recommend it. It works. It's nice. But I'll talk about myself here a little bit because, you know, I'm going to have a little bit of that. I've been watching the In-Betweeners. It's on Amazon Prime Video right now. It's an older British TV show. I don't know really how to explain it, but it's pretty awesome. It's called The In-Betweeners. And how do I spell it? Okay. And basically, it's about 4 dudes, you know, 4 mans. And they go to a school and then they hang out and do mischievous things. Yeah, it came out in 2008. So when I was 2. And no. But no, honestly, it's a really good show. It's a comedy.
What are they in between?
Being cool and being lame, I think. I don't know.
Oh.
Because the whole thing is the one kid is new to town and he makes friends with these 3 guys, but they're also kind of losers. And so they're just trying to survive in this world, you know? But I don't know. It's a really funny show. I recommend it for everybody and anybody. But some of the stuff I don't really get. It's very British. I will say.
Is it like a sitcom?
Yeah, it's a sitcom.
Or
yeah.
With like a laugh track sitcom?
No.
Okay.
It says sitcom, but it's just like a normal TV show ish. But it's pretty hilarious, I must say. Because it's like the main guy, he's just kind of nerdy. Simon, he's just kind of weird. Neil, he's also really weird. And then Jay is weird. So basically, it's... But no, I'm like 5 episodes in, and it's pretty awesome. I recommend it. I don't know. Yeah. But,
give me an example of a joke in the In-Betweeners.
All right. So, the one guy, Jay, he is in a caravan club, which it's an interesting premise. But so he's talking about how, like, he picks up all these girls at the caravan club, and there's all these hot babes at the caravan club. And so they're like, okay, we'll go. And he's like, whoa, hold on now. Because he's like talking about it big and stuff. And he's like, yeah, you guys could come, but I don't know if you guys would really fit in. And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll come. And he like doesn't want them to come. He's like, oh, wait, hold on, what? And so they go to the caravan place. And like they get there, and then they're with his family, his parents, and they go in the caravan, and their mom like sits them down and then gives them like plates and stuff, and they start eating. And then out of nowhere, you start hearing the toilet, and it's the dad in there, and he's just like going, oh, and he's blowing up the bathroom. And then they are just kind of hearing it and trying to eat, and they're like, oh, nice sausages. And you know, they're just like trying to be polite, and then the dad comes out and opens the door, and they all start like gagging. They're like, ooh, ooh. It's like nice sausage. But yeah, but so the whole thing is like they throw crazy parties there and stuff. That's what the guy is saying the whole time. He's like, dude, tonight it's gonna be this crazy party. You know, it's gonna be crazy big and stuff. And they they show up. It's this like a log cabin, and they walk in, and it's this old guy like DJing. And it's a bunch of like little kids and old people, And they're just kind of like dancing slowly. And they walk in there like, this sucks. This is terrible. He's like, whoa, hey, hold on. Just wait. And yeah, basically just the party sucks and they're all like struggling and it's pretty funny. But there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like right now, the episode I'm on, they're trying to make the one guy got elected to be the president to make the prom dance and stuff.
It's British, you say?
Yeah, it's British.
Huh.
But
Okay.
I don't. It's just funny. But yeah, so like right now they're trying to make the prom dance, and they go out to get suits, and they got it's the one guy's dad. He brings them there. He's like, oh, man, I've been getting more suits from here for a long time. And they're like, okay, it looks a little old. And they get in there, and then they try on like these crazy suits, and the one guy's like, it's not bad, but like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of I forgot what he says about it. And then the other guy walks out and he's like, well, this is honestly terrible. And the guy's like too much jazz. I don't know, but it's a very funny show. I recommend it. I don't explain it well. I'm not a good explainer, but it's very funny.
Yeah, I don't think I have a clear idea.
Yeah, basically, 4 kids are just trying to make it through high school in Britain, and trying to get girlfriends and trying to be cool.
Goofy things.
Yeah, getting up to
Okay.
shenanigans.
You ever seen the IT Crowd?
I love the IT Crowd.
It's
With,
good British sitcom.
yeah, Richard Ayoade and
That's the guy.
I can never remember the other guy's name, and then the lady. Oh, it's actually right here. Hold on.
I don't know the actors' names.
Yeah, it's Catherine Parkinson, who's Jen, and then Chris O'Doyd is Roy, and then Maurice is Richard Ayoade. I quite like Richard Ayoade. He's been on like 8 out of 10 Cats, and
He was in Soul.
there.
He was
Yeah.
he was like one of the I don't know, souls in Soul.
Yeah. He's been doing a lot of voice acting. And then he had his own show too for a while. Travel Man. I really like that show. Basically, well, he had Gadget Man and then he had Travel Man. And basically, Gadget Man, he like goes to different places and he tries out different gadgets and he's like, oh, now this is pretty cool, right? And then Travel Man, he takes a celebrity and then they have 24 hours in a different place. Yeah, he was in Soul, The Bad Guys, a bunch of movies I don't know. Big Fat Quiz of Everything, that's where I like him. Apparently he's in Box Trolls, The Lego Movie 2, Paddington 2.
I need to watch more IT Crowd.
Early Man. IT Crowd.
I haven't gotten very far into that show.
Yeah, I got my dad to watch it. He really likes it. Oh yeah, he's in Neo Yokio. That's funny. You ever watch that show?
Wow. That's like the anime made by some celebrity's like son, right?
Yes, Jaden Smith.
Will Smith's son,
Yeah, Jaden Smith made
yeah.
this. Honestly, it's so bad, it's kind of funny. It like,
I don't think I've actually ever watched it.
oh my god, you gotta watch it. It's insane. I remember when it first came out, my friends like, hey man, watch this. It's pretty awesome. I'm like, okay. And basically,
Nepotism on full display.
yeah, I keep hearing people say that. What does that mean? What is nepotism?
It means that you get a privilege because of who you know or who you are related to.
All right. But
This show never would have been made if Jaden Smith was not Will Smith's son.
100% not. This is garbage. But basically, it's Jaden Smith, and he's a guy named Kaz Khan. And so, the first season is very different from the second season. They kind of forget the whole plot within like 5 episodes.
Of course.
It's pretty interesting. So, basically, it's him, and he's rich and stuff, and his butler is a Gundam. And There's like a whole bunch of like different animes like put together in this, and it's weird. But so basically, he's like this rich kid who everybody likes, and for the first season, he's a wizard basically, and he fights paranormal activity, and that's what the first season is. Then the second season is there's this leaderboard of the hottest people, and he falls below the first because he was number one. Now he's like number two or something. So it's like all about him trying to be the number one hot boy again. And yeah, it's I don't know. It's like so all over the place. You don't know what you're watching. Like literally, I'll explain a scene to you. See if you understand what it is. So there's a girl who gets possessed, right? And
Okay.
he really likes this girl, okay? So, he goes to this girl's house, which is in a mansion underneath the sea, and yes, and he goes to her house, and he's like, hey, you know, how you feeling? She's like, oh, pretty good. And he's like, I brought you your favorite snack. He pulls out, it's this gigantic Toblerone. And throughout this whole show, there's random ads. It's like, he's like, yeah, I brought you your favorite thing, this extra large Toblerone. And they like have like the full logo and everything just like sitting on camera for a sec. And then he hands it, yeah, and then he hands it to her like, oh, thanks. Yeah, and then like at other spots, like he goes to like a funeral, and his like aunt shows up, and she's like, yeah, I brought some like James Dean or something. It was like some just blatant ad for like this like whiskey or something or bourbon.
The show sounds like real, just like 8-year-old stream of consciousness.
It
Like,
basically is, honestly.
There's a girl and she got possessed, and then
Ad.
Yokio goes to under the ocean, and her house is under the ocean,
Yeah.
and she lives in a mansion, and he gives her a big Toblerone.
And then they throw a house party because his two best friends make a drink and they're selling
Like
it.
Axe
Then
Cop.
one of the guys becomes a panda, and then they have the party like that. It's like all over. It's not even like something I made up.
Yeah.
That's from the show. And then like the second season, I think.
It's just like a kid going, and then,
yeah,
and then.
they're having an F1 race at the town. He joins it. There's a Russian spy which they have to protect, and then they do the race. It goes under the water in a tube, and it's like, what is going on? But yeah, I don't know. It's so all over the place, and but yeah, like
how old was Jaden Smith when this was made?
ooh, this came out 2017. I don't know how old he is now.
Was he like a 10-year-old that just
No.
like
He
was just
early-
telling like an animation studio to make this, and this, and
So he's
because he's Will Smith's son, they did it because money.
well, he's 24 now. That is a
So
horrible
27. So that would have been 6 years ago. So he was 18.
Was it really 6 years ago? Holy crap! Yeah, so he's 18.
Huh. So
Wow.
he wasn't exactly a little kid.
Yeah,
Huh.
he's the same age as my brother.
That's
Well, I guess a year older.
hmm.
But yeah, it's like this show is, if they kept the same plot, understandable, easier to watch. But they switched the plot, so like the first three, it's like, yeah, I was born as a wizard, and me and my aunt do exorcisms, and then it's, oh, I got to be the hottest guy in town. Uh-oh, I have a pickleball tournament. It's like, what? It's so baffling to watch. You're like, you can't watch it sober. You have to be on like ecstasy to understand what's going on, because it's like just all over the place. It's like
It sounds like there was no kind of
direction.
well, no kind of like supervision over nothing to temper this kid's ideas,
Yeah, because
or
like
no one to tell him no.
yeah, I don't know, because it's like it starts off like they do this big thing. It's like he's like, long ago, the demons came to the world, and so wizards showed up, and like they give like a full backstory, and then forget about it. It's like they're like, for hundreds of generations, my family's been exorcising people, and then 3 episodes later, yeah, I'm trying to be the hottest guy out there and win this pickleball tournament. I'm like, what? I don't know, but
Yeah, it
I
sounds
don't
like Jaden Smith does not really know how to.
make a movie.
I mean, I won't claim that I'm a good writer, but it doesn't seem like Jaden Smith knows how to make compelling writing.
I think we can make something better.
I mean, I'm sure we could.
I think we need to now. Feel like we need to make like a 1 episode, small, short video and just make sure it's better than that. I think we 100% can do that.
Unfortunately, I don't have just an animator to just pay, or animation studio to just hand over a few $100,000 the way that Jaden Smith and his father do.
Well, I didn't mean do an animation. I just meant do an actual video. But I mean, give me a year and I can animate something for us.
But I mean, the AI is getting there.
Yeah.
Pretty soon here we'll be able to have an AI animate it for us.
Yeah. Can I just read the description they have for the show, because it is amazing. Let me read this for you here. Neo-Yokio is regarded as the greatest city in the world, in part because it is North America's most populous urban agglomeration. It is also a diverse
agglomeration.
Agglomeration. I don't know that word. Yeah, I don't know. It's Agglomeration. Agglomeration.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm saying it right. It is a diverse labyrinth of innovation that is at the forefront of global fashion and finance. Among us, its residents is lovesick Kaz Khan, the youngest member of a family of magistrates. Magistocrats. Pink hair demon slayer who once liberated the city. He isn't that into the demon slaying though. He would prefer to go shopping, play field hockey, and try to mend his broken heart. Kaz has friends Lexi and Gottlieb by his side as he navigates life in Neo-Yokio, while trying to stay a step ahead of arch-rival Arcangelo Corelli, the city's most eligible bachelor. That is the show. But that only sums up the first 3 episodes. That doesn't
relatable.
That doesn't talk about the F1 race or the spy.
Well, I mean, the summary can only be so long.
Yeah, or the Christmas episode where the butler, I don't even know what in that, but anyway, it's garbage. So go watch it. Jaden Smith, if you want to make something with us, I might be down. For enough money, I'd be down.
Yeah, I don't think I want to make anything with Jaden Smith.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the options open. You never know what'll happen. If we blow up enough, maybe Jaden Smith will notice us and make a show for us.
I mean, I would if given the opportunity, probably, because maybe there'd be lots of money. But
that's what I'm in it for.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. If money was no object, I don't think I'd want to make anything with Will Smith either.
Yeah, he just came out with something new too. I don't know what it was though. What was it? Will Smith. Because Equilibrium. I forgot what it was now. Hold on.
No
'Cause
idea.
Yeah, I saw the ad for it. It looked, I don't know. Emancipation. It keeps popping up for me. I don't know what it is because I've never seen a trailer for it. Has a 4.2 rating. It's a 6 out of 10 on IMDb. It's 46% on Rotten Tomato and 53 on Metacritic. What it's about? I don't know. Here we go. I'll give you the description. Peter, a slave, flees a plantation in Louisiana after he was whipped within an inch of his life. He has to outwit cold-blooded hunters and the unforgiving swamp of Louisiana on a torturous journey north. So,
Why do you say Louisiana like that?
what? I don't say it anyway. I just say it normal.
Each time you paused and went Louisiana.
Louisiana. But I think pretty much after Men in Black, it went downhill. Or Bad Boys. Actually, I like Bad Boys. So, yeah, I don't know. You got anything? I just seem to be talking about movies. Have you watched any good movies lately? Now we're a movie podcast.
I don't watch many movies.
What about TV shows?
Actually, you
Ooh.
know what? We did watch some movies last weekend.
Yeah,
I watched
Joe Dirt.
Planet. We
51.
watched a couple old like 50s like sci-fi movies.
Oh, did you watch like Mars Invasion or whatever? Or
We watched like The Angry Red Planet or something.
I don't know.
And we watched like Planet of the Vampires, which name was changed for the US. Its original name was Red Dead Redemption's popping up.
Chief Warrant Officer Sam Jacobs and Dr. Iris Ryan, Professor Theodore Galtel, and Colonel Tom O'Bannon are astronauts aboard the spaceship MR1, the first mission to Mars.
The Angry Red Planet.
It looks interesting, all right.
Yeah, The Angry Red Planet. And Planet of the Vampires. Which the original name I think was Planet of the Demon? Because you watch the movie and it has nothing to do with vampires. And then we later discovered after watching it that the reason is that the original name was like Planet of the Demon something, Planet of the Demons or something like that.
Is it not an English movie?
Well, the name was apparently like changed because this was like 1965, and
Too crazy.
whatever American production didn't want demons in the name, right?
I wouldn't either. But apparently, The Angry Red Planet has a 5.2 out of 10, so not great.
Well, yeah, no, I mean it's from 1959, all right? Cut it some slack. Like,
Holy God.
this was before Star Trek. Okay, and it's a pretty cool movie for its time.
This looks crazy. I'm looking at photos. What the heck? It's like a bat with legs. Spider.
I don't know. You got like this crew of scientists flying over to Mars, and there's like three men and one woman on the crew, and the men always are just like constantly like you know, uh harassing her.
Nice, as we like
You
to.
know, which is, 1959, so
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
guess that's just cool.
Yeah.
Uh
Talking about weird, funny stuff. Um. Oh. Is it on?
yeah, it's it's weird, it's different. Um it, you can clearly see like how these things became Star Trek later on.
Yeah.
Um there's definitely a bit of resemblance. Um
Yeah. That reminded
yeah.
me of a show that is amazing that my old teacher showed me. Well, he was an assistant teacher, but I think he's a teacher now. I haven't seen him in a while. Um, it's called Danger Five. I feel like I've talked about this before, but it is so awesome. Apparently, it's also related to Italian Spider-Man, which is also very funny. But Danger Five, basically, this show. Uh, I'll just read the description because it'll explain it a lot better than I will. Allied Super Team Danger 5 reunite after years of far-flung... Oh, wait. I don't know. I'll still read this, though. Far-flung obscurity to stop Hitler's ultimate quest for world domination. In a 1980s excess-soaked universe of neon, ninjas, discos, dinosaurs, pizza, and prom queens. But basically, it's
This is a
five...
whole 20 years later.
Wow, you got loud there.
20 years.
Oh my. Yeah, so basically it's about five people and an eagle man, and they have to go stop Hitler. Like, I'll read. Here's episode 1. A team of Nazis abduct the Eiffel Tower and have their eyes set on stealing the Statue of Liberty, so Danger 5 heads straight to Paris to investigate. Episode 2. When Nazi dinosaurs attacked Allied troops on the Western Front, Danger 5 heads to Belgium to investigate. The dinosaurs are discovered to be implanted, taking Danger 5 on a journey to find out how. Yeah. The Allied air support are being thrashed by Japanese Zero fighter pilot by robot super soldiers. But basically, it's a really wacky show that's very funny. And then, like, the second season, Hitler goes to a high school and he pretends to be a high school student. And yeah, but have you ever seen the meme? It's Hitler and or it's like a guy at a crime scene. He's like looking at something and Hitler walks up and he says something and he's like, "Who are you?" And he like opens the thing and it's like FBI and the badge. He's like Agent Hitler. But that video, that's funny. But I recommend Danger 5. Super funny.
Doesn't even change his name.
No, it's pretty funny. Yeah, and they're playing handball at school or square foursquare at school, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Hitler! He's the coolest kid at school." But this show is funny. I really recommend it. There's another show.
What's it called again?
Danger 5.
Danger 5. Wait, this is from 2012?
Yes. It's an Australian show.
Wow. This is way different from fucking
But it was
Angry Red Planet.
It's set in the 80s.
Okay, sure. I mean, Stranger Things is set in the 80s too.
Okay. But this is a lot cooler than Stranger Things.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. This is 100% 1,000,000% better than
Australian. Ooh.
yeah. Ugh. But yeah, I recommend it. It's funny. But yeah, I don't really have much else, honestly, unless you can jog my memory of something. Are you doing anything tomorrow or later this evening?
I will be playing. I will be playing some Magic: The Gathering this evening.
Oh, at a physical place or on your computer on Tabletop Simulator, not sponsored.
Uh, on Tabletop Simulator.
Not sponsored. Nice.
Um. Yeah, I don't think Tabletop Simulator sponsors anyone ever.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've done a good 40 minutes. I don't know if you got anything else or if we should just cinch it up here because I don't really have much.
Um. Yeah, I don't know. Old
McDonald had a farm.
old sci-fi movies are weird.
Yeah, there's what's the Mars one?
You know,
Um,
fun to watch with friends. Wouldn't be so fun to watch on your own,
yeah,
but
Mars Attacks. That's an interesting movie. Have you ever seen that?
Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Apparently there's there's just a shit ton of these movies apparently.
Oh, very much.
Apparently everyone had money to make movies in 1950s.
Oh, this is
Somehow.
1996. This show
Okay,
has
yeah, that's all.
yeah.
I'm talking about like old movies.
Yeah, but still, check out this cast. It's got Jack Nicholson, right? He's the president. We've got Danny DeVito. We've got Jack Black. Annette Bening, I don't know who that is. Glenn Close, she's in stuff. Pierce Brosnan, James Bond. Michael J. Fox, Back to Future
Wow.
Man. Natalie Portman. Martin Short.
Sounds like quite the cast.
Ray J. Pam Grier.
That sounds like
People I don't know.
that sounds not at all similar to the kind of movies I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's very funny. It's a weird movie, but it's really funny. It's a very funny movie. I recommend. Sorry, I don't watch Buckcrack. The oldest movies I watch are kung fu movies, and a lot of those are like 60s to 70s.
Well, yeah, I haven't really seen much of these movies before myself. That's what we were watching on New Year's Eve.
Kung fu movies.
No, old like 50s and 60s sci-fi, pre Star Trek sci-fi
Yeah.
movies.
You should watch. It's called Chess Boxing, I think. Hold on. Oh wait, now I just look up Chess Boxing and find Ludwig. Good for you, Ludwig. Ludwig. If you ever want to come on the podcast, you're more than welcome to. It's called The Mystery of Chess Boxing. And overall, not a bad movie. It's like about a guy who learns from a guy. But basically, there's a few fights.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a plot.
There's a few fight scenes where they're fighting, and then out of nowhere, it goes in reverse. Like, they'll do a move, and it's in reverse, and it, like, just looks super out of place. Like, there's one, the guy, like, lays down flat, it cuts, and you can see the cut, and then it's reversed, and he goes into a handstand. And then it cuts, and then it's back to, like, fighting. But,
It sounds like they like didn't have enough footage. So they just decided to stretch the movie out by playing a bunch of clips in reverse.
No, it was only like certain moves that you can't actually do. They just did it in reverse. Like, cause like the guy, he rolls back, lays down, and then he
Wow.
like goes up into a handstand, and that's reversed. Cause he just did a handstand and then fell down. So they
Movie
did it
magic.
reversed. And then yeah. But it was made in 1979, or it was released in
Incredible.
1979.
Incredible special effects.
But it's pretty funny. Yeah, like there's just random scenes where it like just cuts, and then it's like a reverse move, and then it cuts back, and then it's back to the fighting. But it's pretty awesome, honestly.
Yeah, so in Planet of the Vampires,
Again, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So Planet of the Vampires,
so
no vampires, all demons.
you know, the movie starts out and people are dying. People
of
on this
course.
ship are dying.
Yeah.
They come to this planet, people are dying, and then you get halfway through the movie, and then like one of the demons possesses somebody, and then just explains the whole plot to the captain. It just divulges the whole thing all at once. And then that's the plot. And then and then the rest of the movie is them just like trying to kill the demons or run away from the demons or whatever. And that's pretty much
I like oh, what the heck is it? Like God has forsaken us or something. Hold on. I can't remember what the heck it's called now. Definitely not God has forsaken us. Oh, what the heck is it? I can't remember what the heck it's called.
never heard of it.
It's man. Oh, I'm not finding it like this.
God Forsaken?
Maybe. It's like no, it's. Oh my gosh.
The movie?
The gods must be mad or something or crazy.
It's a movie.
Yes. Hold on.
Hmm.
Yes, the gods must be crazy. So basically, in this movie, it's like modern times. Well, modern for whatever year this is. Like 1980. Yeah, 1980s. But so basically, it's about like this tribe in Africa, and some guy flies overhead and drops a Coca-Cola bottle, and they're like a primitive tribe, and they find it, and they're like, "Whoa, this is a sign from the gods," you know. And so like they start using it, and stuff happens. But basically, he's trying to go and take it and
How
get rid of it.
how do they use it?
Well, they're like making fire, like using it as a magnifying glass and holding water with it.
Oh,
Um,
a single like Coca-Cola bottle has just
Yeah.
like changed their civilization.
but then like, I think
It's a
it's the same
revolutionary
movie.
new technology.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the same movie. But so basically, like he's doing that, but then there's also like, these like rebel fighters and stuff, and they're trying to do something. Or no, is that even the same movie? I think I'm getting two movies mixed up. But apparently Bruce Lee is in this. I don't even know if this is the same movie, but either in this movie or a different movie I'm thinking of, there's like these pirates or like these like poachers or something, and the whole time in the background, two characters are playing cards the whole time. So in every scene where they're in it, like the pirates are in it, they're in the background just playing cards. And it's just kind of funny because you see the pirate like they're like, okay, we got to go and kill these guys, and they're just playing cards like, everybody let's go, and they just put down the cards and like walk to the truck or whatever. But like just every scene they're in the background just playing cards, and they even like mention it. They're like why you guys keep playing cards? Like quit playing cards, we got to go do this. They're like okay. But
Playing cards.
But it's a funny movie.
I like playing cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. That's a fat.
Been listening to a new audiobook. Been listening to Terry Pratchett's Making Money.
Oh, there we go. Are you making money?
No, I'm just listening to an audiobook.
Oh.
Doesn't make me money, sadly.
Now, what is Terry Pratt?
The main character is making money in more ways than one.
Ah, so it's about somebody, not just like step 1, invest into the S&P 500. It's like, yo, what's up?
No.
My name Bobby. I'm making that money. Just like that.
No.
Oh. My name's
I don't think that's how Moist Van Litwick talks.
What's his name?
Moist Van Litwick. It's his alias. So he's a con man. He's a con man who got hanged. But it was made to look like he was hanged. And the patrician of the city had the executioner like save him.
Should back up the mic. You're loud as crap. You keep like getting closer and farther, and like it's really.
Well, I don't know.
And everybody off here. Oh.
I don't know how close to be to this mic.
Like when you sit back, you're fine, but you come up on, you're like, oh. It's gotta. Hey, just sit back and relax and just talk normal. You've got it. You've done it before.
But yeah, it's a Discworld book.
Nice. Love Discworld.
Moist Van Litwick, he gets. Well, this is from the previous book. He gets saved by Venonari, the Patrician.
Is it Ludwig or Litvig?
Litwick. It's Litwick, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe Litvik.
What's the
called
book?
Making Money by Terry Pratchett. But anyway,
a movie.
Does it also have a movie? I know the first book, Going Postal, has a movie.
Yeah. So it's Moist Von Lipwick. Yeah. All right, you're right. Nice.
With a W. Moist.
Yes.
Von Litwick.
Lip. It's like lip and then wig.
Oh, Lipwig. Oh yeah.
Huh. And Lord Vetinari and
Lord
Mr.
Vetinari.
Fusput. Nice.
Mr. Fusput, who is the chairman of the bank.
Wow.
The dog who is the chairman of the bank, because the old lady who used to own the bank left it to her dog. Sorry, I got close to the mic again. Yeah, she leaves it to her dog, but then she leaves her dog to Moist. So
That is a weird sentence. What?
So in order to control the bank, he has to keep the dog alive, and all of the old lady's like family want to own the bank. So he's got to keep this little dog alive and protect it from all of the what's their family name? All the other Lavishes. The family name is Lavish.
This might be the one and only time we'll ever talk about a book. Honestly, I don't.
I've done it. I've done it before, I think.
Have we? I feel like we haven't talked about any books.
I listen to audiobooks all the time.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I have my book. I bought a book, but I keep meaning to read, but I haven't read it.
Well, I don't read. I just listen.
Read's hard. Reading is hard.
I got lots of time to listen to audiobooks at work.
Ooh. That's what you're listening
Yeah,
to.
I don't really have the attention span to actually like read a regular book. I
Yeah.
will normally just listen to the audiobooks.
Yeah. I like podcasts. I can't. I like to listen to our podcast. No, I'm just kidding. I need something to get our
It's
stuff
just
on
easier to
Spotify.
do an audiobook because then you can do other stuff at the same time.
Yeah. I feel like
Right.
though, like with podcasts too, sometimes I like get too focused and I'm not really listening. So
Sure,
yeah,
it depends on what you're doing too. If you're
Yeah.
doing just like something that's easy, like you're just cleaning or you're just driving or whatever, then
Yeah.
it's easy to listen.
yeah.
But yeah, he comes into control of this bank,
So
the Bank of
Moist comes.
Ankh-Morpork, Moist von Lipwick.
Moist comes.
Um,
Nice.
And he also owns like a mint. The bank has a mint, so the title of the book is kind of a pun because he's literally making money. There's some real good jokes about how like the workers at the mint like literally have to make their own money to get paid. And then if they start working overtime, they just have to keep working more overtime because they're making more money. So they have to make more to make money for the pay for their overtime.
You need to start doing that for our work, man. Money.
And there's lots of great jokes because it's Terry Pratchett, and Terry Pratchett's a real funny guy.
I would say I'll give it a read, but I'll never read it. So
Give it a listen. You've got like a 50-minute commute.
yeah.
You got like 2 hours a day. You could be listening to an audiobook.
Yeah. Well, I might fall asleep and crash. Every time my brother plays an audiobook, I get violent. I want to like murder somebody. I don't know.
You don't
This
have the
just
patience
sucked.
for an audiobook.
It just sucked. The reader is terrible, and it's like, I
Well,
was driving in. Like, oh.
Well, maybe you've just been listening to not such great audiobook productions. Because a lot of them are really good. Like a lot of the readers add a lot to the book because they do a voice for each character.
We'll see.
Whoever it is, the guy who does the reading for this book he's real good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, would you like to give your final claim on it, and we'll wrap it up?
good. Another great Discworld book.
Not an ad. Not
read
sponsored by an ad.
read Going Postal or watch the Going Postal movie. That's a good movie. I haven't actually listened to the book, but I liked that movie. And read/listen to Discworld books. They're real good.
Nice. And hopefully we'll be out on Spotify soon.
They're some of
yeah.
my favorite books.
Nice.
Will we? We're gonna be on Spotify.
Hopefully. I don't know. I figured out how to turn our things into just audio, but I made like a RSS or RCC account, RSS account, whatever. You make that so then you can upload podcast to the internet. And then I made that, and then I made a Spotify. But then I tried logging in and I couldn't. I'm like, okay. So I gave up. So I'll try again. But hopefully we'll be on Spotify soon. And
Very nice.
Apple Podcast and I don't know who, Pandora. Do they do podcasts?
Stitcher podcasts.
Yeah, and
Google podcasts.
yep, Firefox podcasts. Well, basically, we'll be. I'll try to put it out everywhere, but Spotify for sure. So when that
OnlyFans
comes out-
podcasts.
Yeah, Patreon, OnlyFans.
Pornhub podcasts.
Yep. Will be the first Brazzers podcast.
Nice.
Yeah. Sponsored by Brazzers. But yeah. All right. Well, Thank you guys for watching episode 18. And hopefully we'll catch you guys next time.
Someone say Kevin is a bitch in the comments.
Yeah, do that and I'll respond.
I'll give you a cookie.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you a cookie. Anyways, ka-chow.